Hi everyone, my name is Fatima and today I want to tell you a little about it. This will be just a small part of all the things and places to discover in the country of the middle of the world. Well, let's start. Ecuador is a small country located in South America. It's well known as a country of the four worlds, and it's because of the diversity mostly based on the four different climate zones you can find here: zonas, Andes, coast, and the Galapagos Islands. The Amazon region is a little paradise. It's the world's largest remaining tropical rainforest where you can find and see an enormous biodiversity of flora and fauna. Thanks to the all-year-long hot and humid temperature, it's the perfect home for a lot of species, including many endangered ones. One Amazonian tree can host more ant species than all of the British Isles put together. 1 hectare of forest owns about as many frog species as all of North America, and the great expanse of the jungle contains more than 20% of the Earth's vascular plant species. Here you can find a monkey small enough to sit on your fingertip, an 8-pound toad, a spider that eats birds, and the world's largest snake, a 30-foot anaconda. One of the most fascinating places in the Amazon region is the Yasuni National Park, the most biodiverse place on the planet. It was designated a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve in 1989. Yasuni is also home to two uncontacted indigenous tribes, the Tagaeri and the Taromenani, two groups that live in voluntary isolation. The Amazon region covers the eastern portion of the country. It includes 6 provinces: Barana Santiago, Napo, Orellana, Pastaza, Sucumbíos, and Zamora Chinchipe. So, visiting the Amazon region is the best way to make your wishes come true. If you are a cold temperature lover, the Andes region is where you must go. The temperatures here range between 9-degree minimum up to 22-degree maximum. It could be that someday the temperature drops below 7 degrees or rises above 22 degrees, but it's not common. The biggest city within the Andes is Quito, the capital of Ecuador, which is about 2,800 meters above sea level. For that reason, probably you might take a few days to acclimate to the high altitude there. It could be that daily things like having a walk while talking to others can easily make you breathe heavily the first 1 or 2 days. The historic center of Quito is one of the largest, least altered, and best preserved in the Americas. Quito and Krakow in Poland were the first World Cultural Heritage Sites declared by UNESCO in 1978. So, you should definitely visit the cathedrals, monasteries, and enjoy the fascinating architecture of this part of the city. In the Andes region, thanks to the mountainous environment, you have various possibilities to get active. You can hike a volcano, go horseback riding, rent a mountain bike to enjoy your way through the Andes, go shopping to an indigenous market, practice some extreme sports, discover the biggest ruins of the Inca Empire in Ecuador, and much more. If you love the beach and all its activities, you should visit the coast region. It offers you the possibility to relax, enjoying the sun, and a cold drink while getting tan. Here you have a lot of activities to do. You can go surfing, kite surfing, or enjoy other sportive activities. In case you don't like to get wet but want to see some great inhabitants of the sea, you can also go on a whale watching tour. For enjoying the nature of Ecuador's coastal line, you can visit one of the many reserves which display an amazing nature. You can also visit the Poor Man's Galapagos, for those who don't want to break the bank but still have the urge to see the blue boobies and the turtles. In the coastal region, you can also visit Guayaquil, the largest city in Ecuador. You can enjoy its long story in plenty of museums, visit the churches, enjoy delicious food, and take a walk for one of the Guayaquil's parks, the Parque de las Iguanas, where you will encounter many iguanas. The Galapagos Islands are surely the most famous part of Ecuador. Maybe you planned on visit them even knowing Ecuador exists. The Galapagos Islands were discovered by accident in the year 1535, being called firstly as Enchanted Island. In 1835, it was the well-known English naturalist Charles Darwin who fell in love with this place and here was inspired to write his theory of evolution. In 1978, UNESCO declared them Natural Heritage of Humanity. This archipelago of about 19 islands and many smaller islets spanning 620 miles of Ecuador's coast and the Pacific Ocean is a double World Heritage Site. Both land and sea are protected. Many of the species you will see here are endemic to the Galapagos Island. Imagine swimming among sharks, walking alongside giant tortoises, sea lions, bluefin movies, just to name a few, and dazzling yourself with unique landscapes in the world. To understand it, you should only visit this magic and unique place on the planet. The archipelago considered an earthly paradise to us. Each island boasts its own unique landscape, ranging from barren black volcanic rocks to swaths of white sand beaches melting into handsome waters. There's no other place like it. So, in the Galapagos Island, you will experience unique and unforgettable experiences. Well, now you know a little about it. A small country with an enormous biodiversity that's waiting. Now, I'd like to hear what do you think about this amazing world? What do you prefer? Mountains? Maybe you're a beach lover or your dream is to be in the middle of the jungle. I like everything. I'm a really curious person, and my dream is to travel around the world and visit all the countries. I hope one day I can do it. If you want to know about a place or thing in Ecuador, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to get all the information to share. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the videos, and share to help others get this information. Thank you and see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.